Hey there everybody, it's ShadwSonic here to bring you part 3 of my Crash Bandicoot 2 Let's Play. In the last part, we finished up the remainder of, well, all actually of World 2, except for one color gem that we couldn't do until here. And in this episode, we're going to start off on World 3, see how far we can get. Might not finish the whole world this time due to them getting longer as they go on, but we'll see. Alright, if I remember correctly, this one has a time challenge just like the one from the first world? Or was it the second world that had the time challenge? It's been a while. Yep, there we go. Now, obviously, I am not going to do this time challenge right away. Ow. Instead, I am going to go for the boxes first. Ow. Once I've got the box run done, then I will do the time trial. So far, so good. And more so far, so good. Alright. This one doesn't seem so... Ooh boy. Right when I was about to say this one doesn't seem so bad, you could see me starting to go crazy there. Fortunately, I didn't die for real, so there's that. Also, be sure to stay far away from those plants on the platforms. They will attack like that if they get the chance. Alright, get rid of you, and you, bye-bye. And now, none of these plants can actually hurt me on the way throughout the main level. Of course, when I do the speedrun challenge, that's not going to be the case. Same with this one. Fortunately, the boost comes in very handy. And this should be all the gems. No, not all the gems. All the boxes to get the gem. Not all the gems to get the box. Silly me. And there we go. Good amount of progress real quick. I was actually expecting that to take longer, but that probably was because I was thinking of other levels. Of course, now we actually have to speedrun the darn thing, so that's gotta be taken into account. No use hitting the checkpoint. It's a good thing I get that free mask. Alright, that cost me a few seconds. Whatever. Can still continue on like nobody's business. Ooh, another mask. That should help. I'll probably end up using the next one in order to get past those plants. Especially since I only have 20 seconds to go. And yeah, very simple challenge. And for that, I get the yellow gem. which shall prove quite helpful later on. But for now, let's head into Sewer or Later, which has 2 gems of its own. However, it also might have something else if I remember correctly. But let's start off by going for boxes, shall we? Oh, and one bit of good news, there are no more time trials in the game. Unlike Warped, where every single level has a time trial, and a rather easy one at that, this time, it's just the 2 that we've run into before. Come on. I probably don't need to hit that box that's on top of the nitro because the nitro would blow it up, but... Ow. Both literally and in-game, because I just got a slight pain in my hip for some reason. Nothing serious, mind you, but just something I thought was ironic enough to talk about. Okay, I'm gonna wait that out. Now, you can't stand on those platforms for too long because otherwise they will sink. Oh, that's where the yellow gem comes in. Okay, change of plans. We're going to get that because there might be some boxes that we need to break on the way. Oh, also the water here is permanently electrified, so keep that in mind. And there's a gem. Funny thing, if we were to then die and return to the checkpoint, we'd still have the gem. A bit of an oversight in this game, and one that gets repeated later, but not that big of a deal. Ow. Now, as for the reason I'm heading backwards, and then dying, apparently, is because I can still get all the boxes by doing this. Including any that are down here in this bonus area. For a second I thought I died there. Anyway, let's spin there. Don't worry about the TNT crates. They'll get taken care of with a nitro switch at the end of the level. Just get all the ones that aren't nitros, and you'll be fine. Of course, if you have a spare Aku mask, and you break them, that won't screw anything up, beyond, you know, not having a spare Aku mask. And it's a good thing those washer bots respawn, Otherwise, I would not be able to get past this so easily. Yes, destroy the fan without me having to actually aim you in any way whatsoever. And there we go, the other side of the yellow gem. Now once again we have a choice of paths between Wumpa and no Wumpa. I'm going to guess we need to go... No. Nope, nope. Not doing that one yet. We're doing this one. Hit the switch. And hit the switch. Okay, maybe we do need to go this way. You know what? If I need to... Okay, looks like I do need to go this way in order to get the crystal and a few boxes, including a third Aku Aku mask, which means invincibility run! Now I don't have to actually pay much attention to anything in my way. Unless, of course, it runs out right as I'm about to get hit. But no matter, because we got the gem. And the other gem. And the crystal. Yay! Yeah, put those goodies up on the wall. Like with the rest of them. But no dancing this time. We do get a message, though. Been a while since the last time.
Crash! Thank goodness. I hacked into Cortex's computer and found detailed schematics for an improved Cortex Vortex and a suspicious-looking space station. I'm not sure, but Cortex might be trying...
Well, that doesn't sound suspicious at all. But seriously, let's do bear down this time. Yay, we get to ride the polar bear again! I do love riding the polar bear. And hopefully this time I won't fail 1,700 times on getting one box. I'll probably fail 17,000 times instead. But seriously, I doubt this one is going to be that much more difficult. Of course I miss a box right when I say that. Of course. There we go. Yeah, gotta be careful in predicting how those guys are gonna go. And I missed a box, so I need to go back and kill myself. Of course, it's before the one I missed the first time. But now that I've got that whole going off to the left and turning as I land thing down, I'm not missing that again. Really, the big obstacle toward collecting the gems is the TNT crates that never actually fool me, so this level is obviously going to be a bit easier, and you may have noticed that I hit a box that was behind some totems, so keep that in mind. Like you're probably going to miss it. Like you're going to miss it anyway, since you want to be taking that same path to get there. And you may have noticed those little platforms back there. Well, I got the gem, I got the crystal, but these platforms are important. Because if I head onto this one... Yay, another warp! And this leads to the secondary entrance to Air Crash, which is needed to get all the boxes, and which I had forgot an embarrassingly large number of times back in the last episode recording. Now, funny thing about this, I can actually bounce on that. Well, let's try that again. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Whatever. I just wanted the lives. I wasn't trying to show off elite skills or anything like that. So, just break any of the boxes that you see here. And try not to get blown up by the Whirlpool Nitro combo. And if you do it right, you should have all the boxes needed to get the gem. Yeah, just some slight tappings here and there. Nothing overt. Nitro switch. Stand on there to get warped. And you end up at this point of the level with 46 boxes if you did it like I had before. Except now I just killed myself, so I need to do all that again. Fortunately, it's not that long. Alright. Don't run into the nitros, don't run into the nitros, don't run into the nitros. Whew, thank goodness. Alright. You know, actually I don't think we need to backtrack, because I don't think there's any boxes back there. In fact, I'm almost certain of it, so let's just not backtrack. And head through the level normally. Now, instead of taking the warp that's in this level, we just complete the level normally. Yeah, that polar bear warp, that is my favorite. That is one of... I think that's the first one I discovered, like, way back before I even owned a PlayStation 2. Never owned a PS1, so, yeah. Just gotta be careful. Hitting all the boxes. Not failing once to get anything. Good. It's all 8. Alright. I don't remember there being any boxes in that path. But I may be wrong. If I am, that's going to be annoying because that means you have to do that first section without dying. And I should have remembered that I needed to dash jump. Also, I don't think these triggered. No, they didn't, so... It's a good thing I thought to make sure of that. And now... I can hopefully collect the last few boxes, get the gem, and then never have to step foot in World 2 ever again. Until my next playthrough, which would just be for fun. Like every playthrough has been before. I mean, unless of course for some reason I decided to never play the game again up until I figure out streaming and somehow simultaneously decide to stream this. But chances are that wouldn't happen in that particular way. I mean, figuring out how to do streams is not a very high priority at the moment, given the sort of content that I like to create on the channel. There were boxes in the death room. Dang it! Now I remember there were the 4 right in the front. So I am going to have to come back to this and do it off camera, most likely. You know what? Actually, no. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get this taken care of right now. And while I'm at it, I can prove a little something I talked about earlier in the project. See, remember back when we got the bonus from here, and I said that the warp from here, and once I said that that once you discovered a warp, you could use any to get back to the place? Well, I'm going to take advantage of that and not have to go through the entirety of Bear Down in order to get to the beginning of Air Crash. So, let us not die this time, for any reason. The fact that I have a spare Aku mask should help. Well, it sure helped there. And the fact that there's no nitros to get in my way will also help. As will the fact that I'm not going to make the mistake of trying to backtrack when I don't need to, and have no benefit to doing so. Now, let's try this again. Should be finishing with 102 crates, if I recall, and right now we have 65 with that one. So we're making good time, Well, maybe not time, but good progress. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Fortunately, death in the bonus area doesn't count. Nor would death in the death path. But I would still prefer not to die in either in the bonus area, because that would mean I'd lose the Aku mask. Fortunately, I did not. Still need this box. And another Aku. And death path. Oh, they're at the end, not the beginning. Well, crud. And there goes my Akus. Oh boy. Please tell me this doesn't mean what I think it means. Please tell me this doesn't mean what I think it means. Well, just in case it doesn't actually mean what I think it means, I'm going to go and make sure that I got all the boxes. Yeah, that still holds its progress. If it does, I'm going to do... Okay, good! Apparently once you get there once, it just stays activated. Thank you! Hey, hey, hey. Now let's try this again. Be a little less impatient. And there we go. Wait a little bit. Gotcha. Wait, what? Now I have to do it, don't I? Because apparently I'm missing 4 boxes and I have no clue where they are. Dang it! Okay, one more time. At least I know I don't need to worry about dying before I hit the death path. Ow. Wait, why am I doing that? Just hit the checkpoint and go into the bonus warp. Well, not the bonus warp, just the regular warp. So I can get into the... You know, I bet I probably do need to backtrack, don't I? No, wait, no I don't. Why would I think that I'd need to backtrack? I already figured out just by going through the normal path that there aren't any boxes before where I get placed after finishing this. So far so good, so far so good. 46, that should be all the boxes in here. And just to make absolutely sure that I'm not crazy, I am going to backtrack after all. Yep, there's the normal beginning of the level, no boxes there. Don't have to try that risky backtrack maneuver again. Magic number is 102. Wait, 4 boxes missing, 4 TNT crates in a group. I must have missed hitting them, but I didn't think I missed hitting them. Whatever. Hopefully we'll find out in a moment. Still the same pace as last time. And still have to go through this again. Alright. There's all the goodies. Once more. Please let that be the last time I go in there for any reason on this playthrough. I'm gonna destroy all of you. Gonna get rid of you. Oh! probably forgot to dash over that platform, didn't I? Ow. 6, 7, 8, 9 before we had 98, so I probably got the ones we were missing. Just gonna make sure. Yep, got that. No. Need to go over the board to get the boxes. Over the board crash. Thank you. Now, if you can just not die, that would be very much appreciated. Okay, good. Just be careful. Yep, I'm not gonna get hit by you today. Or, again. And there we go! Box 102. Everything collected. Gems done. And it looks like those mistakes ate up all the rest of the time of the episode. Anthony, can you... Yeah, alright. If you enjoyed this part, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and favorite so that I can become super popular! And him too. Thank you. Also, be sure to let me know what you want to see in future projects, whether they be the games you want me to play or general tips. Until next time, this is ShadwSonic, signing out.